Well, welcome to your online classes. Dear children, as you know that from 4th of January, government has allowed us to regulate our classrooms. I'm really very happy that I am able to greet you in the new year. Of course, you will be full of enthusiasm. You may be very excited about joining your school because for the whole year the children have missed the classroom, the teachers and their friends. So it is very commendable thing that you have done, that you have learned a lot how to cope up with self stress. Because you see, during the pandemic, during the lockdown, there was a lot of stress on you. A stress on your family, a stress on your parents, a stress on your family, and you also. But I salute your approach that at least you have given your 100%. And don't think about all the things and the things. The very best achievement is that you are safe. In the whole year, you are safe from the coronavirus. That is the best investment and that is the best achievement that is. So I should clap for you. So let us see. Today, revision. Revision of the writing portion. That is a story writing. There will be two parts of writing. I have already told you that your English paper will be divided in two parts. That is part 1 and part 2. In part 1, that will be of 40 marks. In 40 marks, all the questions will be MCQ, multiple choice questions, into which 10 marks, 2 passage of 10 marks, that is reading passage, 20 marks. Then 10 marks of literature and 10 marks of grammar. That will be part 1. In part 2, writing, two writings, that is 5 marks each. 5 plus 5, 5 plus 5, plus 30 marks literature. So only 2 questions are going to come so far as writing is concerned, carrying 5 marks each, whether it is diary entry, whether it is a letter writing, or it is a story writing, or maybe analytical paragraph that is recently replaced in class 10th. A story writing is not in the syllabus. In place of a story writing, there is an analytical paragraph. So the syllabus of 10th may be. So I am teaching you a story writing and I will teach you analytical paragraph as well. It may be possible that CBSE may design the question as per your sample paper. Okay? So let us see the story writing. First of all, what are the things that is required for your story writing? First of all, the plot. Plot. Plot is what? That is the outline of the story. Outline of the story. First of all, draw an outline of a story. Draw a framework of a story. That is what will be called plot. Then in plot, then come to the, what are the things required in the plot? That is character. character. Then, first of all, character, time of the action, place of the action, time, place of the action. Then come to the fifth point, that is action. These things will be included in your story writing. First of all, decide how many characters are going to be in your story. Because you see, you are the writer of the story. You are writer. It is your story. So design your story according to you. Of course, outline will be given to you. There will be a box, or maybe a picture, maybe a graph, maybe not given. So if it is given, it's okay. If it is not given, draw an outline of the story. What you need to do? First of all, outline of the story. In outline of the word, what will be you will involve? Characters. How many characters you want to keep in your story? What is suggested? That don't try to involve too many characters in your story. Okay? Try to take a simple story. So characters, not more than two or three characters. Solo character, solo, two characters, or not more than three characters. That's all. Not more than two. Try to avoid more than four characters. Because if there will be more characters, you will not have enough time to deal with. Only 5 marks. 5 mark questions. So 125 words. So just imagine, the story should be concise, short, but very attractive. Your story may be short, concise, but it should be very, very attractive. Now, from where you will get the plot? The plot of the story is in your mind. What of the story? You have read many stories. Take an idea. Take an idea from the story that you have read in class 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. You may have read. Either you have read the story in Hindi, or you have read a story in your literature book, or you have read any story out of your syllabus. But I am very sure that everybody knows has some story. Or you may share your personal experience, or you may share experience of your family members, your friends, your teachers, etc., etc. So you have to take an idea. What you need to do? That take a clue. Take a clue from the stories that you have already read. Just you need to take a clue. What you need to do? You see what the great Aristotle, the father of literature, has said. Aristotle the Great has said that imitation is an art of literature. Imitation means what? To copy down. Nakal karna, imitate karna. Even the greatest poet, greatest dramatist. You will be surprised to know that Shakespeare has never bothered about any plot. All his drama were written before in other language, either in German or in Greek or in English as well. He just what he did, just he simply taken the plot. Taken the plot. The story is already taken. So most of his dramas are part 2, not part 1. He was only remakes. So he was a master of remakes. Shakespeare was master of remakes. Master of what? Representation. So all his drama, his plots, he never bothered about any plot. He has just taken the story that is already written, taken. What was his beautiful artwork? That he only changed characterization. He changed only characters. So you may take, even if the Shakespeare can do the remakes, why a student cannot? Why you cannot? Why you cannot? You should be aware about this fact that all the writers try to take the idea from the stories that he or she has written. So you are only a student. Just change the character, change the time, change the place of action. Your story is ready. Your story is ready. So dear children, or you can use your personal experience. Now, third one. Observation. Use your, number 3, use your personal observation. Personal observation. Experience. Personal observation or experience is what useless. Suppose you have seen something and you are moved. Suppose my sound is not coming. It's okay. Where it is? It is okay. My sound is coming.
सर आवाज
नहीं आ रही है. It's okay, but
सर कट क्या आ रहा है?
हाँ बेटा, due to network issue. Due to network issue. Okay. So here you see, use your personal observation. You see, most of time you come across some accidents. You take the clue, you take an example, take an inspiration. You are moved. Suppose you have seen an accident, road accident, and you are moved. That memory is lying in your mind. So make it a point. Make it a point. You may narrate your own experience. A story may be asked. Narrate your suppose the question is that you have recently gone to a pilgrimage, that is, there you have met with a stranger, and the stranger has looted you, robbed you. Write your experience. So here the emotional skill is required. Why? What is emotional skill? The emotion that you go through, how to control, how to give words to your emotion. Whenever you read a story, whenever a story is told, a kind of a emotional skill is also involved in the story. For example, the story that you have read, the fun they had. In that story, the emotion that is involved, the emotion of a child, Margie and Tommy. They are brother and sister. What are the Margie's reaction? Because see, Tommy found the real book and immediately she wrote about that my Tommy found a real book. This was an emotional skill. She tried to give expression, but she decided had that decision making also was there. She decided to write. She may have not written, but why? So here the decision making is also. So the presently you see, dear children, your period is an adolescent period. You are that child who is dealing with a lot of stress, a lot of problem, a lot of competitions. But at the same time, you should know how to deal with the particular situations, because it will be not taught in books. It is written, but the thing is that you have to take an example from the story, from the poem, from the drama that you have. All the stories have some meanings. The drama has some messages, the poem has some messages. So you observe and use your analytical skill, critical skill. You try to critical what step should be taken. So if you are using your critical skill, you will be able to write your story. That is for sure. That is for sure. So use your personal observation and experience. When you are using your personal skill, that is observation, how you observe, that is very important. So, in your story, the various skills that you should develop, that is thinking skill. Thinking skill. Thinking skill. What is a thinking skill? That enhances a logical fact. Thinking, when you are thinking about, when you want to develop a thinking skill, what step should be taken? When you try to explore the very fact about the thinking skill, then there is a chance of a logical fact. Logical facts. Logical facts. Whenever you are writing a skill, try to give logical facts. Your facts should be logicals on the basis of using ability. Logical facts, thinking creativity honi chahiye, creativity. It should be logical. It should be creativity. Your story should have some creative thinking, but always positive creative thinking will be accepted. So there should be creative thinking, developing problem solving skill. problem solving skill. What are the problems? Suppose as a student you may come across many problems, but how to deal with the problem that you are facing. Dear children, the very first step of to solve any problem to be calm and composed. Go placid. Go placid. What does it mean? When you are trying to solve a problem, go placid. That is what placid is, a calm. Go calm. Deal with patience. Go placid. Remember, you should be very placid. You should be very calm and composed when you are dealing with your problem. Because remember, my dear children, hurry spoils the curry. So whenever you are solving a problem, be patient. Think calmly. Think coolly. Calmly and coolly. Try to be calm and cool. Try to be calm and cool. Then you will be able to solve any problem. Decision making ability. Decision making. If you have decided, try to decide. See the example that how the crow have decided. When he saw, he was thirsty. The crow was thirsty. The crow was thirsty. But he what he found, that the water was under the bottom. But he decided that as he was thirsty, he has to drink the water. So he decided that he will collect the stones and will drop one by one into that pot, and the water level will raise. So you see, this is called decision making. How he decided, how Margi's mother decided to send off the mechanical teacher to the country inspector. It was sent to the country inspector because Margi was not doing well. So here the decision is made. So here we need to take a leaf out of that story, that how some decisions are necessary to be made. But here you see what is the lack of the emotional skill. Here in this very story, the narrator has hit upon the lack of the emotional skill as Margi was feeling relieved. She was feeling that of course she has got rid of the mechanical teaching. Because here there was no emotional bondage between Margi and the country inspector. Because it was a machine, there was no emotional bond. Whereas human teachers have emotional relationship with their students. You might have seen how lovingly and carefully teacher takes care of you. They are very much concerned to your development and the growth. So this thinking skill is required for writing a story. Then come to the social skill. That skill, the communication skill. Your story should be communicative. Your story should be communicative. Communicating is social skill. How to communicate? The way you should communicate, from where the children will learn, from where you learn the way to communicate. Dear children, your home is your first school. So we learn to communicate the way our parents communicate, the way our teachers communicate, the way our elders communicate. So we need to be very careful before communicating. And what are the things that is required for communicating skill? That you should be soft and gentle. Avoid loud. Avoid to be loud, because the loud people faints your spirit. So have a smiling on your face. Make an eye contact when you talk to somebody. Make an eye contact. Eye contact is very important. If you are not making an eye contact, you are failed, my dear children. So this is very important. Now, emotional skills. What are the emotional skills that is required for writing stories? That knowing being comfortable to oneself. You feel comfortable while you are writing anything silly. You feel comfortable. Self-managing, managing, coping with the feeling. How to control your emotion. How to cope up with the loss. Here, how Lynch the farmer have cope up with the loss. The entire harvest was completely destroyed in the hailstorm. But he was not down, because he has a strong faith, emotional faith in Almighty God. So he decides to write a letter to the Lord. So here you see. So managing your feeling, pierce finally the precious. So these are the things that is required to write a story. Now, what are the things that is required? First of all, introduction. Give a title, give a suitable title. Give a suitable title to your story. Give a suitable title to your story. अपने स्टोरी को एक सुटेबल टाइटल दीजिए. Suitable title. Then introduction of the topic. Introduce the incident. Introduce the incident. Narrate the incident in a very simple and language. Narrate the incident. Narrate the incident, or narrate the action in a simple language. Simple language. Use simple language. Try to write only those words that you are familiar with. Avoid writing those words that you don't know. You write only those words that you have a command on it. And for sure, you know a lot of words. when you start writing, the word itself become fresh in your mind and you start writing stories. So, narrate your language in a simple. Your story should make your story short and simple. Make your story short and simple. Short and simple. Make it. Your story should be not so much long, so much lethargic. Make it short and simple. Then there should be writer's name. Writer's name by. After writing title, you leave by ABC. So by the title of the story, then writer's name, then narrate the story in a very simple and short language. Your story should be short and simple. Be logical. Be logical. Arrange your story so that it look fluent, because you are given marks on fluency, that the action should be taken in a sequence way. Arrange, that is why I am telling you that arrange it. Arrange it in a sequence. Arrange it in a sequence. You need to arrange your story in a beautiful sequence. Last but not the least, revise your story. The revision is very important, my dear children. I always want to suggest my children that you should revise your write-ups. You should save 10 minutes for your revision. Revise your entire answers, some spellings, some mistakes, maybe, and by revision, 20% of marks will be improved. See the magic. If you are in habit of revision, 20% of mark may be improved. So at least save 10 minutes. Try to finish your paper in 2 hours, 50 minutes and revise the entire paper for the 10 minutes. Don't be in habit of writing till the end of the paper. No. In this way, you are writing, you are only wasting. Of course, if something important you are doing and you are doing maths and you are about to come to the answer, you please finish it. But plan your paper in that way that it should be finished in 2 hours, 50 minutes. So I think you might have understood how to write a story. I suppose you will practice it and do it. So thank you. If you have your problem, please ask.